Hello there, this is Dango 1867. I hope you're all doing okay today because I am tickety boo, and this is a nice little knife only gameplay in kill confirmed on the map Offshore. It wasn't long after the release of the map Offshore, so if I'm running around a bit aimlessly, that's probably why. I was playing with my very good friend and fellow Awesome Squad member SooperPook, and we decided just to have a run around on one of the new maps, chucking knives and trying to stab people's faces off. Because let's be honest, it's a lot more fun than running with the guns at the minute, for me anyway. So yeah, the commentary I want to do over this nice little gameplay, which ends up 21 and 12. It's no spectacular, but it's a pretty solid knife only gameplay on kill confirmed. I think you can usually get higher kills and some better kills in playing domination, but for kill confirmed, I think it's pretty solid. I think they win the game quite comfortably and get some nice little feeds along the way, like this one here. Have that one, lads. Should run away when he can see me coming next time. Oh, not that guy, look at him. Slices me in half. Like he had a sword. Yeah, so the thing I really want to talk about in this commentary is my setup for knifing. I've had more than a few requests of people asking me what setup I use, what do I choose perk-wise, how I tend to play knife on. These are from people who are probably quite novice to knifing, which to be honest I am. I got most of my tips from some of the good really good knifers out there on Twitter, to be honest. Bank shot fail there, like people like Black Devil LT and Books and Tom Hot Tater. These are the big hardcore guys who took the time to answer a few tweets from me and give me a few tips. So I'll run through my stabby class as it goes. It is the USAS with melee, because apparently, I don't know if this is true, I have been told by one or two people that the USAS with any proficiency on tends to give you a quick sprint at the start of actually having it on, so I choose that just to give me a bit more of a running start, which is nice. I don't know if it's true, I just use it anyway. Don't use it as a weapon, so it's not really a big deal. I use the USP 45 with tack knife. I stopped using the USP now because I have just got 1,000 kills of it just running with the knife, so I've just decided to use one of the other pistols to get another icon opened up. I do prefer to use the tack knife. Some people run akimbo, but I think the recovery speed is a lot better with the tack knife, and for me, I know some people use the pistol just to line up longer shots though, using the sight and stuff, but for me, I like that tack knife. It's a lot quicker to get those stabs in, a quick straight stab rather than like what looks like a bit like a hook. Oof, have that. There's your face gone. So yeah, I use that. I use the portable radar, obviously, because it's always good to know people around you, though a lot of people do use assassin and the like. Oof, missed that one, I don't know how. And obviously I use the throwing knife. For obvious reasons, be a bit crap running knife only without the throwing knife on. My perks are scavenger, because it's always good to get new knives after you've chucked one across the map like that. You can pick one up immediately and go to work. Oof, have that as well. Which I think is essential. I think string conditioning is a good one as well, but I think just for the fact that you're not always going to wait, especially if you're just going to have like knife only full games, unless you're going for like trick shots and stuff, it doesn't really matter. But for me, I tend to just, if you're running knife only, you definitely need scavenger on. I use assassin because if you're running a knife setup, oof, have that in your face. And you. Yeah, if you're running a knife setup, I think you need to stay off the minimap as much as possible, so I tend to run that, and dead silence, because for me, I can't actually be without this now. The fact that some of these levels, especially this one, for example, it's like you're running around in clogs, and people can hear you a mile off. Even with a cheap headset, they're going to hear you a mile off, and the amount of times you have to chase down people to get a knife in, if you've already thrown your throwing knife, it's for me it's an essential piece of kit, is dead silence. I can't actually run it without now. I can't run my gun classes without dead silence, I'm that used to it. I use a specialist because obviously you can use support with UAVs. I used to run that when I first started, but I think just if you're getting better and you start to rack up 2-3 kills per death, you may as well have specialists on, because for me, I run my first specialist is extreme conditioning. Again, once you get that on after a couple of kills, it means you can chasing down those opponents just makes it a bit easier. The sprint to sprint to sprint to stab, rather than chasing them. And the amount of times when you haven't got it on and you run around, you're running and running and running, and you get around the corner and someone just shot you from behind because they spawned behind you. I've got sleight of hand just for the quicker reloads, and I use blind eye again just to keep me off the radar minimap and off any air support. It does help because when there's air support in the end, you've got blind eye on, you can just keep running and not be worried, and the smoke gives you a little bit of cover. The amount of people I've caught up in a 2 or 3 4-man feed, and they've just not realised over there because they've just come through like a predator missile explosion, and they've just not seen me until the last second. I tend to, as this game, I tend to stick to the outsides. I learn my routes, and I just keep practicing, because that's the main thing about this. You just got to keep practicing. It's coming towards the end of the game now. I've rabbited on a bit. I hope this helps. If it doesn't, I'm sorry. Just keep practicing. You'll get better. I did. I started and I was absolutely bobbins. Couldn't get positive if I tried. But now, getting a lot better. Not as good as some of the big guns out there, but I'm up there. I'm getting there.